I'm going to read Grimm's Brothers Fairy Tale, Cat and Mouse in Partnership. Is it possible? This is Paris Tale. Okay. A certain cat had made the acquaintance of a mouse and had said so much to her about the great love and friendship she felt for her that at length the mouse agreed that they should live and keep house together. But we must make a provision for winter, or else we shall suffer from hunger, said the cat, and you, little mouse, cannot venture anywhere, or you will be caught in a trap some day. The good advice was followed, and a pot of fat was bought, but they did not know where to put it. At length, after much consideration, the cat said, I know, the place to wear it would be better, stored up in the church. No one dares take anything away from there. We'll set it beneath the altar and not touch it until we are really in need of it. So the pot was placed in safety, but it wasn't not long before the cat had a great yearning for it, and said to the mouse, I want to tell you something. Little mouse, my cousin, has brought her little sons into the world, and has asked me to be godmother. He is white with brown spots, and I am to hold him over the pond at the christening. Let me go out today, and you look after the house by yourself. Yes, yes, answered the mouse. By all means go, and if you get anything very good to eat, think of me. I should like a drop of sweet red glistening wine myself. All this, however, was untrue. The cat had no cousin, had not been asked to be godmother. She went straight to the church, stole a pot of fat, began to lick at it, and licked the top of the fat off. Then she took a walk up on the roofs of the town, looked out for opportunity, and then stretched herself in the sun and licked her lips whenever she thought of the pot of fat. And not until it was evening did she return home. Well, here you are again, said the mouse. No doubt you have had a merry day. Oh, and well, answered the cat. What name did they give the child? Tabov, said the cat quietly coolly. Tabov? Cried the mouse. That is a very old and uncommon name. Is it an unusual one in your family? What does that matter? Said the cat. It is no worse than crumb stealer, as your godchildren are called. Before long, the cat was seized by another fit of yarning. She said to the mouse, You must do me a favor, and once more manage the whole house for a day alone. I am again asked to be godmother, and the child has a white ring round its neck. I cannot refuse. The good mouse consented, but the cat crept behind the town walls to the church and devoured half the pot of fat. Nothing ever seems so good as what one keeps to oneself, said she, and was quite satisfied with her day's work. When she went home, and the mouse inquired, and what was the child christened? Half done, answered the cat. Half done. What are you saying? I never heard the name in my life. I'll wager anything it is not in the calendar. The cat's mouth soon began to water for some more licking. All the things go in threes, and I am asked to stand the godmothers again. The child is quite black, so only it has white folds, but with that exception, it has not a single white hairstone on its whole body. This only happens once every few years. You will let me go, won't you? Top off, hop down, answered the mouse. They are such old names they make me so very thoughtful. You sit at home, said the cat, in your dark light fur coat and long tails, and are filled with fancies. That's because you do not go out in the daytime. During the cat's absence, the mouse cleaned the house and put it in order, but the greedy cat entirely emptied the pot of fat. When everything is eaten up, one had some peace," said she to herself, and well to feel and to fat, she did not return home till light. The mouse at once asked what name had been given to the third child. "You do not please you more than the others," said the cat. "He is called Orgon." "Orgon?" cried the mouse. "That is the most suspicious name of all. I've never seen it in print. Orgon, what can that mean?" And she shook her head, curled herself up, and lay down to sleep. From this time forth, no one invited the cat to be godmothers. But when the winter had come and there was no longer anything to be found outside, the mouse thought of their provision and said, "Come, cat, we'll go to our pot of fat which we have stored up for ourselves. We shall enjoy that." "Yes," answered the cat. "You will enjoy it as much as you would enjoy sticking that dainty tongue of yours out of the window." They set out on their way, but when they arrived, the pot of the fat certainly was still in its place, but it was empty. "Alas," said the mouse, "now I see what has happened. Now it comes to light. You're a true friend. You have devoured all, and when you were standing the godmothers, the first half off, then half none. Then will you hold your tongue?" cried the cat. "One word more, and I will eat you too." "All gone," was the latest on the first mouse's lips. Scarcely had she spoken it before the cat sprang on her, seized her, and swallowed her down. Verily, that is the way of the world. Horrible. Okay, I finished reading with the logistics. I came.